Listen, I'm gonna tell you a story. My story. This is the truth, no filter. It's about pain, fear, anger, and hunger. The kind of hunger that makes you fight for every breath. I was born in Brooklyn, New York. Not in some palace, not in some fancy place. In the rough streets, where kids grow up fast or don't grow up at all. Violence was everywhere. You had to be tough just to survive. But I wasn't just tough. I was angry. Angry at the world. Angry at myself. When you grow up like that, you learn one thing quick. Life ain't fair. Nobody's coming to save you. If you want something, you gotta take it. You gotta fight for it. I got in trouble early. I was a wild kid, scared and confused. I fought a lot, sometimes for respect, sometimes for survival. I didn't know how to channel that fire inside me. I just let it burn, uncontrolled. One day, a man named Cus D'Amato saw something in me. He saw my rage, my raw power, but more important, he saw my potential. He taught me discipline. He taught me how to focus, that fire. Boxing wasn't just a sport, it was my way out. But make no mistake, it wasn't easy. The streets kept calling me back. The temptations, the dangers, the demons, they never went away. Every day was a battle with the world and with myself. I trained harder than anyone, not because I wanted to be famous, not because I wanted to be rich. I trained because if I didn't, I'd be lost. Boxing saved me. It gave me purpose. It gave me a way to fight back. I wasn't just fighting opponents in the ring. I was fighting my past, my fears, my anger. If you listen closely, you'll hear the real lesson here. Your past doesn't define you. Your scars are your medals. Your pain is your power. The streets tried to break me. Because life doesn't care about your excuses. It doesn't wait for you to be ready. It hits hard, it hits fast, and it hits without warning. But here's the secret. Nobody tells you. The power to keep standing after the hardest punches, it comes from inside. It's a fire burning deep in your soul, a hunger that won't quit. I know what it's like to feel alone in the fight, to feel like the world's against you. I've been there, locked up, doubted, broken, hated. I've been knocked down so many times, I lost count. But every time I hit the floor, I made a choice, stay down or rise. And every time I chose to rise. Because the moment you decide to get back up, that's the moment you become a champion. Not because you never fell, but because you refused to stay down. That's real strength. That's the heart of a warrior. You have a beast inside you, a fighter, a survivor. It's screaming to be unleashed, but it's not enough to want it. You've got to earn it. You've got to train your mind to silence the fear, the doubt, the pain. You've got to look your demons in the eye and say, "You don't control me." I won my first heavyweight title at 20, the youngest ever. But that belt didn't make me a champion. What made me a champion was the struggle before it, the hunger, the discipline, the relentless grind nobody saw. And even after all the glory, life kept testing me. I lost friends, freedom, respect. I hit bottom, real bottom, jail cells, headlines, heartbreak. But through all that darkness, I found a truth.
No matter how far you fall, the fight is never over, because inside you is a fire that can't be put out. It burns through pain, through shame, through doubt. It fuels the comeback. It's what makes legends rise from the ashes. So listen to me. Don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to feel pain. Those moments are your forge, your making.